Adam Cole, baby, D.M.D, and whatnot. Took on Orange Cassidy and Kris Statlander. So in the fallout of their little brawl from the week prior and the whole war between the best friends and the elite, I was like, I'm kind of surprised that Britt Baker hasn't been injected into this feud yet, considering her history with Kris Statlander and the continuity there. But they ultimately said, you're right, let's bring her in. And they did, and Adam Cole and her made out in the middle of the ring after they decimated their enemies. Pretty certain there was something to be said about that, but that's a different matter. But Kris Statlander and Orange Cassidy would challenge the pairing of Adam Cole and Britt Baker to a match. It would involve an elite ghost, baby. A Dr. D.M.D, baby. It would involve the most chill as F guy in the room and an alien. Yeah, that's the thing. Who's also one that has, and Britt Baker has the women's title still. So surprisingly, they didn't bring out any of the best friends or anyone else of the best friends, or Chaos as they're now called, because, well, best friends group is now part of Chaos, and Chaos kind of adopted them since they got Toshiro Ishii to show up on their side. Adam Cole, baby, and Britt Baker, D.M.D, teamed up, and they didn't have any of their friends out. Legit Layla Hirsch, Rebel, not Reba. They didn't have the Young Bucks since they've been back officially after their COVID little issue, and all that nonsense. So yeah, I was a little. Their Undisputed Elite group. That's seriously a name that he should have went with. Instead, apparently they're going with the Paragons, I heard, according to trademarks. I'm like, okay, but I would have went with Undisputed Elite just to, make a living shot of sorts, just to be that final nail in the coffin right there for the death of NXT. Thanks, Vince. To show that this is the NXT that you all remember is now in AEW. But yeah. Well, anyways, they would have a mixed tag team match. And I was now thinking, all of a sudden, I'm thinking of that mixed match challenge thing WWE pulled on Facebook. Yeah, that was the thing. It was an experiment, I think, at that point. And the ending of their first tournament was predictable on the grounds of they have an undefeated streak to keep up. Yeah. So, following that, they would have a mixed match here. It was actually pretty good. Like, they're really good in the ring to get all together. And and they were teasing intergender wrestling, and I was like, man, can we get that? Like, you're gonna put it in the video game, you might as well start putting it on TV. I'm like, if the network's alright with it, I'm like, they're alright with pizza cutters and, well, everything else in violence. And Impact brought it back for a while, so. But then the person left because the person was kind of pissed that day. So let's move on from that part. But I was ready for anything because Kris Statlander does have a history of intergender wrestling. Britt Baker is, well, the hardcore legend of AEW currently, even though she lost her lights out match, and yet she's more iconic right now. Orange Cassidy is just like, and Adam Cole is a boom, baby. Also a ghost. But yeah, they tore it down. Had a pretty awesome, pretty decent match. Like, it started off slow at first. First, like, they were trying to find their footing, but when they got into their footing, it was great. It was so great. And Orange Cassidy running around the ring, and Kris Statlander was like, there's a stage where I'm at. I can't really run through and give you the hug. So Orange Cassidy had to come back. I think that was planned just for the sake of, let's just make Orange Cassidy be this lovable oaf. And then they have the hug, and you gotta give the people what they want. And the big money shot pose of the best friend hug. I got surprised. I like how they stole Okada's moment there. with that. But yeah. And then when they did a jump off the ring apron side, where you got Kris Statlander doing a choreographed flip, and Orange Cassidy's like, and all that, like he's just like, yeah, that's Orange Cassidy, all right. The fact that you remember he was in a world title match last year is amazing, isn't it? But as the match kept going on and on for the remaining 6 minutes out of the 4 minutes they've had, and then they would have a total of 14 minutes. When we got to the end game bit, we had Adam Cole, baby, get royally pissed when Orange Cassidy crashed into Britt Baker with an orange punch and knocked Britt Baker onto a table. And Adam Cole's like he's about to have a freak out moment, and then just does a massive low blow to Orange Cassidy and his oranges, let's just say that. And then Cole just gets a huge running knee to the back of the head and then covers 1, 2, 3, and now Cole's checking on his girl. Well, and hijinks ensue. And then Adam Cole announces in the back saying, I want to finish this. We're going to end this next week at Beach Break. You, me, lights out. And I was like, oh man. Adam Cole, I know he's going to steal it, but Orange Cassidy, man, what's he going to do? Is he just going to be like, cool? And I wonder if this is going to just hurt. I'm pretty sure it's going to devolve into multi-man involvement. So, yeah, get ready for that probably, like Arcade Anarchy was. I'm kind of amazed how long they've kept this feud going, but I'm glad they're probably going to finally end it with a lights out match. And hijinks are going to ensue. Insanity is going to ensue. But there is a little bit of a thing here that people should keep track of. Like, I'm not guaranteeing it's going to happen, but they could do it. This taking place in Cleveland. Who lives in Cleveland and who's an old rival of Adam Cole, baby? This Rebel Heart! Could you imagine Adam Cole is like, he defeats Orange Cassidy, decrees that his past is now done and over with, that he's ready to move forward to AEW Gold. And then Mikey Ruckus rendition of Rebel Heart, but for copyright purposes they have to go with another name plays, and out comes Johnny Gargano, and out Cole's just like, why, oh god, why? And just screams at the top of his lungs. Because, and especially since Johnny Gargano kind of chose death recently, because he came out and revealed, oh, I taught Britt Baker a thing or two to show a little pizzazz in her matches, and it's like, you are choosing death, Johnny Gargano. Adam Cole will hunt you down. He's even threatening to beat up Tony Schiavone every time he gets the chance, because, you know, he and Britt Baker are the best of friends. So, yeah. But yeah, there was humor in this match and good wrestling, but it's just so fun. It's fun to see that's what this is. It's just a fun match. It doesn't have to be a masterstroke of storytelling scope and power. It just has to be a fun match. And if there's some humor involved, that's actually, you know, good humor and not humor that makes me want to cry myself to sleep, then I'll be glad with it. And we'll see where things go from next week with the finale, hopefully, of Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy in their lights out war. And hopefully, we'll see the debut of this Rebel Heart in AEW, since there was reports coming out that he is strongly considering it. And I do like to also mention one of my friends is going to be in AEW next week at Beach Break. Noah Foster, you sly bastard. So he gets to witness potentially several match of the year candidates along with that ladder match. I'll probably get into that beforehand. And we also get a lights out match. He gets to witness violence on the extreme. Well, and like he witnessed Sami Callihan and Kenny Omega, so that probably will not top it. But yeah, congratulations to all involved. We just had a fun match, fun all around. That's all you could ask for at best. At worst, when it comes to the product presentation, you could just get a fun match with just enough humor involved if it's necessary, or if the characters are right for it, and they're definitely right for it, since Rebel, not Reba, is a thing. But we'll see what goes down next week at Beach Break. This was Neo Reality Entertainment, the WrestleVerse, presenting Adam Cole, Bebe, and Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, versus Orange Cassidy and Kris Statlander of The Best Friends and Chaos. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out my content in the description below. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace and take care. Have a good day, everybody. See you later.